best AI stocks to invest in right now. In this video, we're diving into the world of AI investments. If you're looking for the best AI stocks to invest in right now, you've come to the right place. Discover the top AI stocks that are creating a buzz in the investment world. We'll provide you with valuable insights, the latest statistics, and breaking news on these AI stocks. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, this video will give you the information you need to make informed decisions about your investments. Don't miss out on these potential game changers in the world of AI stocks. Watch now to find promising opportunities for your portfolio. Are you ready to dive into the explosive world of AI investments? If you've ever considered putting your money into the thriving AI sector, you're in the right place. In the next few minutes, we're about to reveal the 5 hottest AI stocks that have investors buzzing with excitement. In this video, we don't just list these stocks, we'll take an in-depth look at each one. We'll provide you with the latest statistics, share breaking news, and most importantly, explain why these stocks could be the game changers you've been waiting for. By the time we're done, you'll be armed with valuable insights that could potentially help you make informed decisions about your investments. So if you're ready to explore the world of AI stocks and uncover some promising opportunities, keep watching. Number 5, C3 AI. C3 AI is a software company that uses smart computer programs to help other big businesses do their work better. Right now, one share of C3 AI is selling for about $39.30. In the past month, its price didn't change too much, just went up and down by 5 to 10%. Now, if we're going to look at how C3 AI did in the last year, we see it got a lot better. At the start of the year, one share was worth about $21, but at one point, it dropped to around $10, which was a bit shaky. After that, it went up and down, but recently it was as low as $10.16 and as high as $48.87 in just 2 weeks. Right now, C3 AI is worth about $4.72 billion, but they are not making a profit. Instead, they're losing money and their score is below zero. If we check some important numbers about C3 AI, the price they charge compared to their sales is pretty high, and the price compared to their assets is also not low. It's important to know they're not making money right now. In the last year, they've got about $266.8 million for their work. They have $730 million in the bank, which is good, but they owe less than they have, which is also good. People who study these things say it's okay to keep this stock, but the price might be too high. C3 AI specializes in smart computer programs. They can help businesses predict what they need, and they also make some computer programs that talk to you like a chatbot. They put these programs in the AWS marketplace so other businesses can use them. Even though they're new in this field, they're already helping lots of people. C3 AI is not making money yet, but they're making more and more each year. Last year, they didn't make as much as the year before, but they still got 6% more. People say they're on the best AI stocks this year. They're using their money to make more smart computer programs that people need, which is a good plan. So, C3 AI looks promising. It's new, but it's doing well in the big industry. Many people are interested in this stock, especially if they want to invest in AI. But remember, it's always a good idea to learn more before making a decision. Number 4, AMD. AMD is a company that makes computer parts like processors. They started in 1969 and is based in California. You can find them on the stock market as AMD. Right now, one share of AMD stock costs about $110. In the last month, its price has gone up and down a lot, but if we look back over the whole year, we see it mostly went up. In the past year, AMD's stock price ranged from about $54 to $132. It's a really big company worth over $177 billion. The P/E ratio, which tells us how expensive the stock is pretty high at 580.26, which isn't great. They made about $23.07 billion in the past year. They also have about $6 billion in cash, which is good. Analysts say it's a buy with an average price target of $133.70, which is about 20% higher than it is now. AMD just announced a new graphics chip, GPU, coming later this year. This is important because it challenges NVIDIA's place in the AI chip market. AI programs like ChatGPT use these chips. NVIDIA's popular chip has 120 gigabytes of memory, but AMD's new one is more than 192 gigabytes. This could make AMD a big player in AI. What makes AMD interesting is not just its AI potential, but also the fact that it sells many different products, so its money doesn't rely on just one thing. This diversity is good for a company, making AMD a safer bet, especially for AI-related stocks. Also, AMD's market cap is smaller than NVIDIA's, which adds an interesting twist to the competition between these two companies. Hey, before we continue, we want you to know that we're always making new content, so make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. At number 3, Apple. Apple is a famous American tech company known for its smart gadgets and software. Right now, one share of Apple is about $193, and it's gone up from $183 in the past month, which is good. A year ago, Apple stock was about $150 per share, and it went as high as $173 during this year. At one point, it dropped about $130, but since then, it's been going up. In the last year, the lowest price was $124.17, and the highest was $198.23. Apple is a really big company and worth about $3.038 trillion. Apple's price-to-earnings P/E ratio is 32.62, which shows how much investors are willing to pay for each dollar of Apple's earnings. They earn $5.92 for each share, and they offer a small dividend yield of 0.5%. Apple makes a lot of money. They have a profit margin of 24.49, which means they make a good profit for each sale. Their return on equity is super high at 145.6, which shows they use their money well. In the last year, they made a huge $385 billion in revenue. They also have a lot of cash on hand, around $56 billion, and their current financial health is decent. Financial experts say it's a good idea to buy Apple stock, and they think it might go up to about $109.65, which is a bit lower than the current price of $193. Now, what makes Apple special is how well all their products work together. For example, if you have an iPhone, getting a MacBook is a smart move because they work together smoothly. Apple is also working on using AI in their products, which could make their system even better. In conclusion, Apple is a top tech company, and they're getting into AI technology. They just announced iOS 17 with AI features like a better autocorrect system. Apple's future looks promising, and it's a company to watch out for. Number 2, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a big tech company in the US. They're famous for making things called GPUs, which supercharge computers for better graphics. NVIDIA stock, like a piece of the company, is now about $450.96. A month ago, it was a bit lower at $424.30, then it went up, but recently it's been dropping a bit. But if you look at the past year, you'd see that NVIDIA stock has gone up a lot. In the last year, the stock price went from $108.13 to a high of $480.88. NVIDIA is a huge company worth over $1 trillion. They have a number called P/E, which is very high at 235.85, and they earn $1.93 for each share. They also give a small amount of money back to investors as dividends, about 0.03% of the stock's price. When it comes to how they're valued and how much money they make, it gets a bit tricky. They have something called the PEG ratio, which is 2.62, and the price-to-book ratio, which is 47.42. In terms of making money, their profit margin is about 18.52%, and they give back 18.85% of the money they have to investors. They've made almost $26 billion in the last year. Their balance sheet shows they have a lot of cash, more than $15 billion, and their current financial health looks pretty good with a current ratio of 3.43. Experts who studied this stuff give NVIDIA a rating of 1.9, which means it's a good idea to buy the stock. They think the stock's price will go up about $486.15, which is a bit more than it is now. NVIDIA isn't just about computers anymore, they're doing cool things with AI too. They made software that can study stuff about carbon capture and storage super fast, like in 2.8 seconds, while it takes normal software 2 years. That's a big deal because it helps with environmental stuff. Also, NVIDIA is working with its competitors like Intel. They're trying to make it super safe for people to use computers and protect their information. This is important because as we use more technology, we need to keep our data safe. NVIDIA also helps businesses use AI, and they're teaming up with Snowflake to make custom AI software. NVIDIA is a great choice if you're thinking about investing in technology. Although the price went up a lot this past year, there might be a small drop, but overall, it's a solid pick for the future. The big customers for NVIDIA are other big and growing companies, so it has good potential. If you're into investing in the tech world, NVIDIA is one of the top choices. Hey there, before we reveal the top one on the list, make sure to tap that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This way you won't miss out on our newest videos. You can decide if you want notifications for just a few videos or all of them. It's your choice, and if you're using your phone, don't forget to enable notifications in your settings. At number 1, Adobe. Adobe, which you might know as the company behind Photoshop, is also into computer software. The stock, called ADBE, costs about $516.88 per share right now. In the last month, their stock price went up from about $183. It's been generally going up, But if we look back a year, it was about $150 and it had some ups and downs. The lowest was at $125 and the highest was $198. Adobe is quite big, worth $240 billion in the price people are willing to pay, but their earnings is 48.53 times what they earn. Right now, they make 10.65 cents per share and give back a small dividend of 0.5%. Adobe is making money with a profit margin of 26.34 and a return on equity of 33.68. They earned $18.43 billion in the last year and have a current ratio of 1.16. Investment experts seem to like Adobe too. They say it's a buy and think it will go up to $541, which is about 5% more than now. Now, here's the exciting part. Adobe is doing cool things with AI. They made an AI tool called Firefly, which is easy to use. You can tell it what you want and it makes pictures based on your words. The neat thing is that it learned from images used in a legal way, which is better than some other AI. This Firefly could be a big deal, especially for creative jobs. It might change how we edit and even make pictures and videos. This could really shake up businesses and marketing. In fact, AI-made images from Adobe are doing better than regular photos on Adobe stock, which is a big deal. So Adobe is known for software like Photoshop, and they're getting into AI, which looks promising. But beyond that, it's a solid company for the long term. These AI ideas could change how we work with images and videos, and Adobe seems ready to lead that change. And that wraps up our exploration of the thrilling world of AI investments. We've delved into some of the most promising AI stocks that are making waves in the market. Now it's your turn to dive in and decide which ones align with your investment goals. Which of these AI stocks would you want to invest in right now? Is it Adobe or Nvidia? Let us know in the comments section below. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our latest content. And for more resources and links related to today's topics, be sure to check out the description below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to reading your comments and engaging with you in the next video.